everybody, and welcome to Catholic Truth 33. Tonight I'm going to be talking about birth control, how it's the Trojan horse of our society. First of all, I want to say there's three things that birth control is causing. It is causing divorce, it is causing abortion, and it is causing gay marriage. I'm going to give you the reasons why. You're probably thinking, here's this crazy lady, she's, way off to the right, she needs someone to level her off a little bit. Hear me out. If you read Humanae Vitae and the Theology of the Body, even just a little bit of it, you'll understand what I'm going to say right now. When you bring birth control into a marriage, it starts seeing the other person as an object. It's cutting God out of that marriage. Because making love is exactly that. It's making love. And when you cut out God, you're cutting out love. When you're putting a barrier in between the man and the woman, you're essentially saying, I'm giving you my all, but not this part of me. And you're starting to use your partner as only a means to an end and a route of pleasure, and that's it. And pretty soon that lust, or that love, turns to lust. And what is lust? It's like a drug. You soon get bored. But love, over the years, grows and grows. And it gets more beautiful and more fulfilling and more exciting. But lust, it's like a drug. Pretty soon you're going to be looking for a new high. Here comes infidelity. Here comes boredom in the relationship. Here comes a disconnect from that person. You talk to anybody that's getting a divorce, it's because of infidelity, or it could be because they say they just can't get through to that person. They feel that they no longer have a connection with that person any longer. Why do you think they don't have a connection any longer? Because they're putting a barrier in between them. That's why. I don't understand why people don't understand that. When someone uses a condom, did you know that the fluids that are passed from a woman and a man, there's hormones in there that the body takes, and so they're able to, their body starts knowing their partner's hormone, and so it makes them realize the more that they experience this hormone, the more they associate it with pleasure. And the more they're connected with that person, because they're connecting with their own inner being, their own hormones. And so they're being more united each and every time. And but when you put that barrier there, that's not happening. You're not having that connection. Love always creates. So pretty soon, people, they're not going to feel connected with their husbands. They're going to be looking for something new off the road, because they're looking, not only are they bored in their relationship, they're seeing other people as objects and not as human beings and these loving creatures that we were meant to love. It's not, the Catholic Church never has said that sex is wrong. The Catholic Church says that it's supposed to be beautiful and pleasurable and this great unifying act that God meant it to be, not this separating act, this making yourself get the only pleasure out of it. Doctor said once, if you were to see a woman eating thousands of calories of food, and she would run to the bathroom to throw it up. She was, what do you call that? Bulimia, right? But according to what birth control teaches, that's okay, because you're getting the pleasure act of it, but you don't get the, she's separating the nutrition, or she's separating the aspect of, she's separating nutrition from the pleasure. God made food to taste good. God made food to be to nourish you. They cannot be separated. It's the same with sex. It cannot be separated. And once you separate that, you take God out of your relationship, and when you don't have God, you don't have love, and there's nothing to your relationship. Number 2, abortions. Let's start with gay marriage, actually. Gay marriage. So now that we have established that marriage is no longer an institution created by God to be fruitful and multiply, it is now an institution where you just have pleasure, you write your name down on a piece of paper, and you get a ring and have a big party. That's what marriage has been brought down to. And so that is the reason why gay marriage is now on the ballots, because people are confused. Society is confused what marriage is and what love is. They have no idea what love is anymore, because they think that love is this, what society teaches, that it's this pleasurable, do what feels good. Which, now that we've taken the whole act of creation out of marriage, then what's the difference between a gay marriage, a man and a man, or a woman and a woman getting married? There's no difference then, because you take love out. Love always creates. Last but not least is abortion. So now that our society is confused as to what love means, they're searching for it. These people go out and they search for it in the wrong places. They search for it in what the definition of a society teaches it as a pleasurable act that feels good. So they search for it, they have sex before marriage, and they get pregnant. And now that they don't know what love is, they don't understand the sanctity of life. They don't understand life, so they won't understand the sanctity of life. Can you follow me? So when you don't have love, and you don't know what love is, you don't know what life is about, and you don't know what sanctity of life is, and you start seeing others as objects, you only see inwards, you don't see outwards, and you only know what is to do, what is right for you. And so there you have abortions. Birth control is the Trojan horse of this day, in which the devil infiltrates our marriages and breaks them down, which he wants to get at the holiest thing, which is marriage. God made the sexual act and the union to be between a man and a woman to be amazing. That is not dirty, that is not wrong. What is dirty and wrong is when you turn it into an act of pleasure only and use birth control. Please, I have written a blog on this that goes into much more detail and much more explanation. Please check it out, read through it. And if you have time, look at the Theology of the Body, or even Humanae Vitae. It's so incredibly beautiful. I wish that someone would have taught me this earlier. It's so beautiful. The church doesn't teach these things because they're this mean institution. They do it because they love you and they know that it's going to hurt you when you do it something. Our church is our mother, and just as a child or a mother yells at her child, don't touch the fire, don't touch it, because it's going to burn you. The mother's not doing it because she wants to control that child. She's doing it because she loves the child and she knows it's going to hurt that baby. That's the same thing here. Birth control hurts us. It hurts our marriages. It hurts us. It hurts our self-dignity, our self-worth when we use that. Because we're not only are we saying that our partner is an object, but we're telling our partner that we are and that they can use us. Please check out my blog, catholictruth33.blogspot.com. catholictruth33.blogspot.com. I'll put all the links down below to Humanae Vitae, more information on theology of the body, and to my blog spot, where you can get more information, where I type all of this out and you can think about it and read over it. God bless you. Thank you for watching the video. Please post your comments and I would be happy to explain more with you down below. God bless you.